All right, I thought I'd do a quick video and just talk about all the things we haven't gotten done. How about that? So every project seems to lead into another project. In other words, you can't do, you can't finish one project until the other one is at least partway started or finished. For instance, my old electrical panel here has the AC up top here, and there's no cover or anything back here, so really dangerous, not a good idea. I'm not an electrician, but I'm learning about this stuff, and this is one of the big no-nos. At least if it was going to be in here, it need to have a cover, and I thought about doing all that, but then I have to run, this is on the port side of the boat, and so I'd have to run all the panels through the head here, you know, underneath over to the shore power side, which is on the starboard right there, right? So that would have to get plugged in and rerouted. So what I thought I would do is just, instead of running all the AC all the way over here and then trying to build some little cover plate for that, I'll just redo it all. So I'm just going to redo all the AC, and I'm going to put my panel in the aft cabin here. Yeah, there's my little motor, no electric motor. It's just, you can just pull it right out by hand. Gee, sorry about the mess. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to put the AC panel, this is looking forward here, and on the starboard side, I'm going to put my AC panel right there. Don't know if that's good or bad. It's certainly not the way I've seen a lot of other ones, but it keeps all my AC on one side, and it keeps it separate from the DC. So I can basically have all my AC on this side of the boat, on the starboard side, and I don't think I'll even have to have a panel or an outlet on the port side. So, but I can't really get that job done and install these outlets until I get this galley done, because I'd like to have a couple AC outlets over on this side. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like, well, I almost could get a job done, but really now I got to switch gears and start trying to figure this out. So that leads me to this. So this is, yeah, and there's no place to stack anything. Like I'm kind of a, once I get going in a project, I don't like to go put stuff away. So I end up stacking everything. But everything on the boat just falls to the middle, right? So, you know, the hull, if you don't have any level surface, I guess is what I'm saying, just gets abused. So this has been the only level surface since I bought the boat, right? And I've just got some boards up here for now. It's all hollow underneath. But I'm ripping all this out, and I'm going to put new little supports in. And I think what I'm going to do is, you can kind of see this, man, it's so bright. This board just kind of represents my countertop up to this point here. And sorry about that rooster. That's got to be a lot of racket. But he's supposed to be a hen. He just doesn't know it. We actually paid extra this year, grabbed some chickens, but we bought them out of the pre-sexed bin, so we knew we were all getting hens, or we were only getting hens, and he just somehow turned into a rooster. So he's full on all day long, just getting it. But anyway, what I'm thinking about doing is my drain for my sink is right here. And I think I'm going to put the sink right here. It was over here before. They had some little foot pumps. And I think what I'm going to do is just when you come down the companionway, I think this is about a little 10-inch countertop. Sink will go, geez, I don't know what that's about. Sink will go here. And a little bit of countertop, and then the stove will go here, and then that's will be the end of it. So I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't do that. You know, the water storage tanks are back here, so I could get rid of all this extra hose and all that stuff. The drain will drain straight down through the hull. So I'm still debating that, and but I can't think of a reason not to. So anyway, but that's another project. Other than that, we did get a few little things done. You know, we've got this wall put back together. I think in one of my other videos, I tore that out to kind of check the chain plates and all that. And so got through all that. and everything seems good on the chain plates, thankfully. And mounted a fan there and still kind of working my way around that side. But that's it. Just doesn't seem like much is moving, but the latest project here, which I don't have it up here, but I built a 2-piece board to cover that hole that goes down into the keel. So it's actually really cool. It's almost going to be, it's about 4 inches lower than this cabin sole, and then that'll just be a panel that'll take up that big gap, you know, the big hole that you can drop everything in. Coincidentally, everything that you drop, doesn't matter where you drop in the boat, it somehow ends up clear down in there, which is just fascinating. But anyway, there it is, and we're moving forward, but this is where we're at now. Thanks for having a look.